were mine, the one I'm always running around. I remember yesterday, things were better than today. When that little girl was mine, everything was so.
What's up, Weirdo community? What's up, YouTube? Hello!
The girl standing over there. I wish you were mine, the one with all that long blonde hair. Though she doesn't love me now, maybe she'll think back somehow. So let it be like yesterday and bring back all.
Oh, welcome aboard, cosmonauts! Welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. I am your madman from the Milky Way, Cosmic Brian, your host. And I have a great show for you cats today, man. This is gonna be awesome! We're looking at 15 top You guys hear that sound? Oh shit, I think that's the shell phone. That can only mean one thing. It's the Perch, our editor, the fish man. Go ahead for Cosmic Brian. The Perch! You furry, freaky finned fish man, what's up? Huh? You want me to change the video? Alright, man. Alright, you're the boss, Perch. the Perch, the editor of Cosmic Vinyl. The Fishman. Alright, man. I'm on it. I'm on it, bro. You fucking finned freak. Later. The Perch on the shell phone. Jesus. Alright. Change of plans here. Jeez. We're going with Texas rock and roll, baby. I actually just so happens I have about 30 albums here from the Texas scene through from the 60s all the way through to the probably the 90s, maybe early 2000s. And get us started. How about this? I love finding these comps like this, man. These kind of like lesser known comps. This is Texas Punk Volume 5. And this one features Journey to Pharaoh's Valley with the headstones. There's the headstones there. But yeah, lots of bands. There's like 4 or 5 bands on this comp, and they were all on the Pharaoh label. You've got the Headstones, you've got Christopher and the Souls, the Cavaliers, the Playboys of Edinburgh, Jeannie Hatfield. Yeah, this is fantastic. But yeah, these are great comps to find, man. Harder to find than like the Pebbles and the, highs in the mid 60s and those Nuggets comps. But yeah, man. So let's do this, man. Friggin' Texas rock and roll. So why Texas, right? I mean, why not California or Arizona or Ohio or, all great hotbeds for rock and roll scenes? Well, anybody that's been following this channel for any amount of time will know that I had lived in Dallas, Texas a couple times, once in the 80s and once in the 90s. And all the guys I hung out with, guys that went with me when we all moved down there, were all in bands or we worked for bands or we just inserted ourselves into the Dallas music scene. And so I got kind of familiar with a lot of the music history of Texas, not just Dallas, but like Austin, Houston, San Antonio, all around Texas, North Texas, South Texas. So yeah, man, and Texas does it just a little bit different. You've probably heard me say that so many times. There's a certain attitude and a certain bizarre worldness to it, i.e. the Butthole Surfers. Jesus. So yeah, I got a stack of records here that I'm gonna show from the Texas music scene. So let's get it on, man. I don't got time to sit here and rap. You guys want to do this big chug, right? Get the party started. Supporting my local record store, one of my local record stores here, Vintage Vinyl. Yes, Vintage Vinyl. Double V, baby! Jesus. All right, let's crack this sucker open. You guys ready to hoist it up and toss it back? Here's to spreading the gospel of rock and roll. That's what we are. We're ambassadors for rock and roll. We keep these lost gems alive and well. And this vinyl community is so awesome because all these albums that I'm going to show, or most of them, have been ones that I have seen someone else show. It just kind of like a domino effect, right? And I love it, man. I'll carry that burden. Are you with me? Then let's hoist it up and toss it back. Here we go.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
All right, let's get it on. We got to get these bind shields off. Here we go. Ooh. Out with the prison issue, in with the perps, the purple ones. Yes, Jesus, I love it. All right, let's get moving here. So I'm going to start off. I started with this comp here. Jesus. And I'm going to keep showing a comp here. I spoke of the highs in the mid-60s. This is volume 13, Texas Part 3. Some great Texas garage rock here. God, I love these. Look at the color scheme. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, you get a little blurb about each band. And there's the track list there. You got bands like the Chessmen, the Bricks, the Fanatics, Mustache Wax. What a great name. The Nightcrawlers, the Moondogs. One thing about garage bands, they never had a shortage of great names for their bands. And then here's Texas Part 2. This is volume 12. I kind of did it in backwards there, but another great band there on the cover, which I believe is the Clockwork Orange on the cover there. But yeah, this one has Tommy Jett, Derby Hatville, Mind's Eye, the New Roadrunners, Tuesday's Children, the Crabs. Oh, I got it. My balls are on fire. Jesus. Leo and the Prophets. There's the track list there. Love these, man. These comps are friggin' so great, man. I mean, what are the chances of me finding all those singles? Probably Zill, right? Zill? Is that? I think zilch or nil, right? And staying at the garage rockers, how about Liberty Bell? You may not know who Liberty Bell is, but they're an earlier incarnation of the next band that I'm going to show. And I found this in a bargain bin for like $2. I love finding shit like this. Got a little history of the band there. But yeah, that's cool garage rock that morphed into this band, also a Texas band, Zachary Thax. Form the Habit. There's a good picture of the band there. I just showed this recently, so I won't talk too much about it. It's on the Beat Rocket Sundays label. Another cool interview there with one of the members of the band. Very cool, man. Zachary Thax and Liberty Bell. And then a lesser known garage rock band, the Kitchen Sink. Who were part of the, where did I read this at? Part of the Lee Hazelwood Industries. I think they managed these guys. They're from Texas. There's another great picture of the band. This is a double album. It was brand new. Didn't look like it ever been played, and I paid $9.99. It's freaking awesome. What a world. I love it. You want to see the gate? You got it. Look at that live show. I love that. Man, I would love to have that in the background of my videos. Hey, Perch, what do you think? Think we can make it happen? These guys from Texas moved to LA, kind of succumbed to all the trappings that LA had to offer a young band, and I think they called it quits. But cool band, though, man. Some poppier stuff, some garage stuff, but it's a fun album. And how about these guys? Mouse and the Traps, man. This one's called Public Execution. It's starting to kind of come apart for some reason. But yeah, this is great. Great late 60s, mid 60s, late 60s garage rock stuff. There's the track list. Fantastic garage punk right here. I told you, man, the freaking Texas just had a bizarre vibe to their garage punk. And, okay, so let's move out of the garage rock, kind of into the psychedelic rock. You guys recognize these guys at all? The Moving Sidewalks. What another great band name.
Yes, I can see what this is doing to me. My mind was a living tree. This is all I needed for you to make me feel.
Look at that. More of a psychedelic type offering here. That's Billy Gibbons, future ZZ Top guitarist, right? Probably what these guys are most famous for. But this is their complete anthology right here. Great picture on the back. I think this is the cover of their Flash album right there, which is included in this in its entirety. And then you've got some of their non-LP singles and unreleased tracks as the Moving Sidewalks and the Coachman. But yeah, man. And check this out. In an interview I seen with Jimi Hendrix, he called Billy Gibbons one of the greatest guitar players he ever met. There's a picture with the band. And Jimmy. This is great. Some of their early Coachman picks there. Yeah, this is fantastic collection of the Moving Sidewalks. So, of course, Billy Gibbons was in that band, and then he went on to be even more famous with this band, ZZ Top, with their album Tres Hombres. There's a picture of the guys there in the band. There's a gatefold. You guys hungry? Because there's a little Tex-Mex I whipped up for you. Jesus. Look at that, man. That's freaking awesome. That's my lunch. Jeez. Look at that track list, though. I mean, you've got songs like Waiting for the Bus All Day that goes into Jesus Just Left Chicago. Love it when they play. Whenever that's on the radio, I just crank that shit up. Texas rock and roll. Hook 'em horns. Yeah, fucking hook 'em horns. Jesus. And you've got LaGrange is on this. This is a great record, man. I love it. I think I got that from Cliff, the vinyl cheapskate. I think he sent that to me at one time. Great stuff. And then kind of diving into the more of the psychedelic realm of the Texas rock. Pulled this one last night, Josephus. Their self-titled record. Look at that great cover, man. That's amazing. And there's the band there. Of course, it's a reissue here. Maybe not quite as good as their Dead Man LP, but still fantastic record. Hard rock, but it definitely has like that southern vibe to it. You can hear the South Texas sound in there. It's just great beer drinking music, man. Last night, having beers, listening to this, smoking up a little bit. It was glorious. Josephus! And then the International Artist label put out a lot of great psych bands. Here's one of them, Red Crayola, The Parable, what is it? The Parable of Arable Land. Jesus. Great psychedelic cover. Lots of freeform freakouts on this. I'll give you a little look there of the track list. And the international logo there. And staying with the international bands, you got Lost and Found here. Another great cover with the watercolors there. But yeah, listen to this last night too, and I'm like, These guys are so underappreciated and underrated. This is just great psychedelic rock right here. A lot of times they sound a little bit like Rocky and the 13th Floor Elevators. But I think a lot of these bands kind of sounded like them. Like even Golden Dawn sounded a little bit like the 13th Floor Elevators. There's the international artist logo there. And how about staying with that same label? We got Bubble Puppy. Look how uncomfortable these guys look in their ridiculous outfits. Fuck that, I'd wear one of those outfits in a video. Jesus. Bubble Puppy. What is it? Gathering of Promises. Look at that back cover. All the track lists and liner notes are commingled with these like scribbles here. But how cool is that? Love it, man. Of course, Bubble Puppy morphed into this band here. Demian. Please, Demi, don't do this to me, Demi. Please, Demi, why you do this to me? Name that movie. There's Demian right there. Wish I was a gatefold so I could show you the full effect. I'll just do it this way. What? Huh? 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 More hard rock, more psychedelic. Fantastic record. Again, Texas band. Here's another pic of the band on the inner sleeve there. A little silhouette. Love that. And then to the guys that really represent the psychedelic scene of Texas, the weirdos, the freaks, the 13th Floor Elevators with their electric jug. Jesus. Rocky Erickson, international artist. Very cool. Love these guys. These are all reissues, by the way. I mean, you guys can probably figure that out. And I'll show this one too, Easter Everywhere, because I friggin' love that back cover. There's Rocky. Good old Rocky with his schizophrenic addled mind and his drug-fueled psychedelic tracks. Jesus, love this. So good. And then kind of moving into some like 70s hard rock. Just showed this album recently, so I won't dwell on it. This was in my Darkest Psych songs videos. Blood Rock 2 from Texas. Hard rockin' stuff here. Trippy, haunting, weird. Check out DOA. That's all I got to say about that fucking album. And then kind of moving into like some metal stuff. Texas was also a hotbed for metal bands, and this is Power Trip. Led by Riley Gale, the singer. This is like harkens back to like old school 80s thrash, and this is fantastic metal here. Unfortunately, Riley Gale passed away. I think he might have overdosed on drugs and died. But here's my favorite album by them, The Power Trip. Nightmare Logic, fantastic stuff, man. If you're into metal, man, definitely check. You probably already know about Power Trip, but yeah, great Texas metal act. And when I lived down there, this was a band that was part of the scene in the 80s, led by the singer Terry Glaze, who was the original singer of Pantera. And then you've got Barney, who's the his name is Kenley Wolf, but they called him Barney. He was one of the greatest bass players I've ever seen live, man. Very on the same as the dude from Primus, kind of on that same style. But yeah, Deaf Gods of Babylon, what a great album. These guys should have been way bigger. And let's go to some punk rock here, man. Some late 70s punk rock with the Nerve Breakers. with their album Hijack the Radio. Late 70s punk rock. These guys were huge in North Texas, packed clubs, sold more merchandise than any other band, made more at the door. These guys are fantastic. Just to give you an idea what company they kept, they opened for the Ramones. They opened for the Sex Pistols when the Sex Pistols came on their Southern America tour. They opened for them at their show at the Longhorn Ballroom. Yeah, great band, man. They also opened for The Clash. So yeah, very cool. Check out their song, My Girlfriend is a Rock. It's pretty funny. Love this stuff, man. The Nerve Breakers. And then kind of moving into some 90s stuff. I don't have this on vinyl, but I have a CD. This is the Skate Nigs from Austin, Texas.
Like to thank my buddies for sticking the knot in my back. I'd like to thank my buddies for twisting the knot in my back. Trouble doesn't find me, I find it. People wanna make some, don't take shit, I don't take shit.
Wore like dresses on stage, just so bizarre. It's punk rock, it's metal, it's alt rock. Stream the song Chemical Imbalance. I'll put a needle drop here. Fantastic. It's called Stupid People Shouldn't Breed. Jesus. Anyway, Skate Nigs, man. Friggin' awesome rock and roll. Punk rock, weirdo rock. And like I said, Texas just does it weirdly, man. Here's the Hickoids. This one was sent by Perch's evil twin, known only as Screech. Sent me this Hickoids album. This is called Waltz Across Dress, Texas. Look at that cover. That's just crazy cowpunk right there. A little nod to the next band that I'm going to show with the corn dog there. But yeah, this is fantastic. These guys were a cowpunk band. Just bizarre. Also wore dresses sometimes on stage. Just a spectacle to see live. Got back together, and I think they're still doing it, man. So yeah, and I believe Screech also sent me their debut record here, which is great. This is a little bit more aggressive, like hardcore punk but you still got that country vibe to it, so you got the cowpunk thing going on. And look at them, man. It's fantastic. These guys are great, man. Just a fun band. Lots of parody, lots of irreverence to they're just part of the Austin subculture. And then the gods of weirdo rock in Texas, Loco Gringos. Again with the corn dogs there. Every little picture, like weird little picture, has something to do with this band's history, right? Like the flaming hearse that pulled their trailer with their gear, the on fire pinata there, the Schaefer beer. Here's a story. The guy, the singer, went in, tried to get into the gig that they were playing that night in the club. he didn't have any shoes and socks on. The guy at the door said, "You're not coming in without shoes." So he went out to the band van and fashioned himself a pair of shoes out of 12 packs of Schaefer beer, and that's what he wore on his feet for the whole show. I love these guys, man. So crazy. They had a 24-hour, 24/7 party house called Gringo Central or Gringo Mansion or something like that. Always a party going on there. Always. Fantastic. They all had dreadlocks. Names like Pepe Lopez, Pablo Cruz, Paco Blanco, Pancho Cuervo. This is great, man. If you like weirdo punk rock, and then the godfathers of it all from Austin, Texas, the Butthole Surfers, Locust Abortion Technician, Gibby Haynes. I think I met him in a little club / laundromat called the Bar of Soap in Dallas, man. Fantastic. And he is just as weird as he comes off when you see him in interviews and stuff. I don't need to tell you anything more about them. I've seen Vinyl Richie show Electric Larryland. God, I'd love to get that album. Here's another punk band from Dallas that were friends of ours. And this singer from this band is famous. His last name is Van Blarkum. And the Nirvana played a show at a Dallas club called Trees. It was overpacked, and Turner Van Blarkum was part of the security at the front of the stage, right? They were trying to keep people from getting on stage. Kurt Cobain had been a dick all day to the club owners and stuff. And he dove into the audience, and they tried to come back on stage, and he hit Turner between the eyes with his guitar, and then Turner turned around and blasted him with a fist and then kicked him. Jesus, he beat up Kurt Cobain, man. I'll see if I can find some footage of it. That's Turner right there. Great, crazy punk rock songs. Thank God I'm Living in the USA was a kind of a big cult hit for them. The Pumpin' Ethel.
Hate work! Work hates me! I never get to work until I'm always freaking late. My boss, he hates me, he is my catching bait. I work a day for 5 years, I'll never get a raise. I bust my ass every day, I make a minimum wage. I hate work! Work hates me!
Pumpin' Ethel. And here's some, I'll show these real quick. I got my friend in the band, Mark, sent me these stickers and flyers. These are great. They're funny as hell. There's when they were called Ethel Merman before they got sued. Jesus. Or a cease and desist. Here's another cool flyer with a bunch of punk bands. Love this stuff. Here's my favorite one, though. I got to show this one. With the penis pump. Jesus, I love it. Like I said, Texas just did it different, man. And then a couple of alt rock band that I love, man. Trippin' Daisy with the Elastic Firecracker. I've already talked about this. That was a huge album for them in the 90s. And then Jesus Hits Like a Time or an Atom Bomb. Kind of like alt rock mixed with like psychedelia and jangled pop and stuff, but great stuff. Okay, so that's my Texas video. I know it's long, but I gotta tell you, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and Screech and the Perch have been on me about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I may do other regions or states videos too, so stay tuned for that. Stay cool, stay cosmic, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Help us reach that goal of 2,000. We are at like 50 or 60 more subs, and we have hit that magical number of 2,000. I can't fucking believe it. I can't. Who would want to watch this? Anyway, stay cool, stay cosmic. I'm out of here.